When I say teenagers, do you think of grumpy, moody people with headphones in, maybe not listening to you all the time? Well, I'm a teenager. Sometimes I'm grumpy and moody, even though I try not to be. But one main thing is I do have my headphones in most of the time. Music is a big part of my life, and I think music does feed the soul. It's helped me develop into the person I am today and will hopefully help me develop into the person I will be. I'm Kinsey Cook. I'll be showing you 3 songs that have developed my personality, my values, and really helped encapsulate my life. The first song is Making the Bed by Olivia Rodrigo. Although I think music does determine your mood for the day, depending on what you're listening to, I will be showing you that song. The first line is Another Day Pretending I'm Older Than I Am. This song helps me in describing that although I'm working towards my goals, those goals have kind of made me forget my childhood and reach towards the future a bit more. And I think it's maybe aged me a bit. And then the next line is A Perfect Moment That Doesn't Feel Like Mine. I think this line really describes the feeling of working a bit too hard, that you don't recognize that what you're working for will eventually work for you one day. And then the next line is Playing the victim so well in my head, and then but me, it's me who's been making the bed. I think this line really helps me understand that although I do have a lot on my plate that can sort of make me feel like a victim of my responsibilities, that in the end it was me who chose to take on those responsibilities to further my goals later. And in the sense of making my bed, those choices are mine, and I will have to be the one who sleeps in that bed. The next song is Dear Reader by Taylor Swift. The first line, never take advice from someone who's falling apart. My mom always told me to not take advice from someone whose position I wouldn't want to be in, and I think that it's important to surround yourself with people who share the same dreams as you. And then the next line, bend when you can, snap when you have to. I think that line is important in recognizing that you should always care for others and be willing to help others, but always also be willing to help yourself and stick up for yourself. And then the last line, the greatest of luxuries is your secrets. This line helps describe that my goals don't always need to be just understood by everyone else. So in that way, they are my secret, and I am the only one who needs to know why I pursue what I do. The last song, even though the last were sad, I do listen to happy music. This last song, After the Storm by Kali Uchis, helps me recognize that all the hard work I do is for me and will help me one day. The first line, nothing good ever comes easy. All the hard work I do is for a good cause. It's to help me, and of course that would not be easy. And then, but winners don't quit. That wording just really helps me understand that I could not get to where I was today if I had quit along the way, and I won't get any further if I do quit. And then the last line, because after the storms, when the flowers bloom, it really encapsulates the fact that after all the storms or hardships that I face with schooling or outside of school, I will one day too be the flower that blooms into the person I am and achieve my goals. And this song really just helps me after a hard day of school or anything understand that it can always get better no matter how hard things get for me. Those were the songs that really helped me just work towards my goals in life, and also recognize that even though I'm a little too hard on myself, I can always go up from here. And I was very excited to share these with you today. Thank you for listening.